Hello, 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 beautiful blessed beings of love and light. Natasha Monique here, founder of the Awakening Sacred Alchemy program and coaching client to Michelle Lee. And tonight I wanted to come on for your evening guidance to talk to you about an astronomical occurrence that a lot of us have most likely overlooked. We pay attention to just the majors that are just in our faces all the time, but we don't pay attention to things like Chiron. And Chiron has entered Aries. So I wanted to pop on, hey Robert, I wanted to pop on and just let you know what that means. What that means, hi Amanda, what Chiron being in Aries means in our transformation, our cosmic shift that's going on in our life right now. Happy born day, lovey. I hope you had a great day. I'm quite sure you did. Yay. Mwah. Love you. But okay, so Chiron and Aries. Let's get started. Let's talk about it. Sorry, YouTubers, I didn't like the positioning of my camera. I had to fix that. My bad, y'all. My bad. So, what does that mean? All right. Aries, we're going to break it down. First talking about Aries and talking about Chiron and then what it means and how you can get through it, how you can capitalize with that energy. So, first, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. We're actually going to switch from Pisces to Aries in the month of March, which helps with all of the cosmic shifts that go on. So, we're going to our zodiac new year, which is fantastic. And I'll be there to support you with that and let you know about that. Aries is a sign, it's a fire sign associated with the color red, with Mars. It's a cardinal sign, the first sign of the zodiac. They're characterized by being energetic, leaders, independent, intelligent, things like that. But on the flip side, because there's always a good and a bad to every zodiac. I don't say good and bad. I guess shadow and light. Like we have to have that duality. So they're also I'm a Aries sun. I will let that know. And yes, I can be impatient, quick tempered, and a bit aggressive. I've been called bossy from time to time. That happens. But with that being said, if you are an Aries sun like I am, look to the rest of your natal chart because no two of us Aries are alike. Based on where we were born, when we were born, like not just the when of the date, the when of the time, all of that matters. I dropped my zebra agate. It's quite all right. It all matters and it makes us each uniquely different. So, back to what we were talking about. Chiron. What is Chiron? Chiron's a comet. It's a comet that's referred to as the wounded healer, and it has a really irregular orbit around Earth. It does orbit around our solar system, not Earth, so to speak. I'm saying it like it's an Earth-centric solar system, and it's not. Its orbit around the sun is quite irregular. So Chiron changes like every 8 to 9 years. And the last time Chiron was in Aries was in 68. Okay. And we weren't consciously aware of Chiron until 77. So the last time, hey Danielle, so the last time Chiron was in Aries, we weren't even tapped into that energy. We weren't tapped into it. So let's tap into it now. The wounded healer represents the areas of your life that are more difficult than others and need to be healed. Okay, so wherever you have Chiron in your chart, and go to that free natal chart, and if they have one, I think there, I can't remember the name of it, but there is one that goes through and lets you know where your Chiron is. Or, yeah, you can look at a map and see. Like, I know that Chiron was in Taurus during my birth. That's what it is. I can't remember the name of the website. But if you Google it, all right, Google it and you can figure that out of what it is. So it's what aspect of yourself really needs to be healed. And for me as a Taurus, that would be my homestead. Okay, the way that I was raised, the way that I was brought up, my family lineage, things like that need to be reassessed and healed. And also my views around money. I have done a lot of work with my views around money because Taurus is a money sign. It does like luxury and things like that, which I'm the complete opposite. I don't really care about labels and things like that. However, I've had to work on money wounds and money healing in my life to spend properly and save properly and think of money in a positive light more as a negative light. So look for that in your chart. I digressed a little bit there. Like talking about things that need to be healed. That's just something that I've been working on healing and continue to work on healing. That was a little bit of an example. So on February 18th, 2019, all right, just a little bit ago, Chiron entered Aries and will remain there until June 19th, 2026. And then it's going to enter Taurus for a little bit, just until September 17th. And then it's going to go retrograde in Aries until this is 9/17/26. It'll go retrograde in Aries until April 14th, 27. Hey, Amy. Yes, I had to write all that down because no, I was not going to be able to remember all those dates. I just wasn't. So now, basically, from 2019 to 2027, Chiron is going to be in Aries, either direct, hidden by Taurus, or then retrograde. So that gives us what? 8 years that Chiron is going to be in Aries. So, how do we get through the next 8 years with Chiron being in Aries, with us having to heal our wounds and our traumas and things like that? What do we do? Well, let me tell you what you do. What we're going to do as a collective is heal the identity of humanity. It'll be that type of nonviolence healing that when we know what's good for one is good for all. So we will really be waking up to our awakening and tapping into ourselves as the spiritual beings as we are, and realizing that when I help my brother, my sister, I'm helping myself as well. Like it's a switch of our government systems in the which in way that it's actually they're civil servants. They're not career politicians that are in there for money. They're actually going to do their job and take care of the citizens in which they're governing over. All right. Does that mean a shrinkage of government, a growth of government? That's to say on us and how we react to the injustice that our governments have been giving us thus far. So we're going to be fighting for things of those types of injustices. So whatever cause, whatever goal, whatever injustice feels right in your soul to fight against, go for it. Go for it. Go for it. You're just being fed by Chiron being in Aries to really go for it and fight for the underdog. Fight for the voiceless. Fight for those that are afraid to fight for themselves. If you have the voice and the chutzpah, the bravery and the courage to go out and do that and be an advocate to really make that change, now is the time to do that. Now is the time to have your voice heard and for you to say no, we're not going to deal with this anymore. Like this is not the way the paradigm is shifting. So you've got to shift with us. Now's the time to really speak up for yourself and speak up for the injustices that you believe in. If you're not sure what injustices you believe in, think about what type of person you are. If you're a person that loves nature, think about what we're doing to the earth on a global scale. There are so many eco-friendly organizations out there that you can join or you can start your own. Think about the oceans, the air, the earth, the injustices against women, the injustices against children, the injustices against certain religious groups, against certain people of color in certain nations. Like think about all of those injustices, and if any of them resonate with you and ring true, now's the time to act on it with these energies being present in the universe. So now, all right, I talked about all of that. All right, boom, beautiful. Let's see. I want to make sure I get everything. It's our healing and evolution time. Like I said, the old paradigm is gone. We're having a first consciousness of Chiron being in Aries. So now we're aware of what's going on, and think of what was going on in 68, in the early 70s. All right, think of the revolution that was happening then. All right, coming with the Vietnam War and that whole 60s era with that, with them wanting to break that war up, and that whole we need a paradigm shift, we need to change, fighting for that injustice. That has now come back around to us, and we're going to start that again. And think about, I know, as soon as I was saying that, Danielle, I'm like, oh my God, this is for her. Cause like she's been doing this. And I'm so proud of you for using your voice and speaking out for that. Cause I know that was tough for you to do, but that was part of your transition. And Chiron being in Aries gave you that push to be like, yes, this is what I need to do. Fuck all my fears. I'm doing it. So I'm so proud of you for doing that. And I wasn't going to say anything, but since you put the comment out there for all to see, I was, of course, going to reiterate on it because as soon as I was talking about that, you were in the forefront of my mind. Like, that's exactly what my boo Danielle is doing. She has her voice and speaking out for the ones that haven't found their voice like you have. We have to speak out for the ones who have not found their voice because we are now all warriors of peace if we choose to be. All right. That's the key part of it. You have to choose to say, yes, I am a warrior of peace and I'm going to fight against injustice in whatever caveat that is that goes in alignment with my experiences and my soul purpose. All right. So that's the energy that Chiron in Aries gives us. Gives us that energy of nonviolent resolutions, noble commitments to peace, seeing, experiencing, knowing our wounds and healing from those wounds and doing all of that like the fiery ass warrior that we are. Like doing that, knowing that this is the right thing to do. This is what I need to do. Yes. Oh, thank you, Danielle. She says, if it wasn't for you and your help, I wouldn't have gotten here. Oh, I appreciate you for saying that. Yes. Mwah. Yes, yes, yes. I give, of course, you more credit than me because you were the one that actually did it. And yay, so proud of you. Just wait. You guys will hear more of Danielle through the times as she continues with all of her fabulousness because she's getting it popping. But yeah, know that you can and will, if you choose to, capitalize on this fierce warrior of peace energy that is coming to us with Chiron being in Aries for the next eight. It's like 8 and some change years. Like it's 8 and some change. But that's the time. Now's the time. Now is the time. Get it done. It just started. So let's get started. Let's get started and all of us together be our own warriors of peace for our own bit of injustice that we don't want to tolerate anymore and band together and go for it and do what we need to do to make humanity better on a global scale. On a global scale. So, peace, love, and blessings to all of you beautiful beings of love and light. For personal readings and personal guidance, just message me or email me at tarot.tosh.balance@gmail.com. I'm here for you always. I love you all so very, very much. If you need some deeper assistance in this transition, please do message or email me so we can talk about my Awakening to Sacred Alchemy program, which really will help you to connect with and glide through all of the energies that go on. Like I teach you the tools that you need to live that light, bright, and expansive life, to balance yourself and to be in connection above and below. Seek out your potential and the rebel within. So please do message me if you are ready for that transformation. Peace, love, and blessings. I will see you all tomorrow for your daily reading. And if you have not yet already, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Tarot Tosh, Tash, on YouTube. I've got goodies on there that I only share on there. So even though you follow me here, you're going to also want to subscribe to me there. Peace and blessings. Mwah, mwah. Have a great night.